Holy moly, guys. The Fed just told all their stinky banker friends they don't have to have any reserves in their accounts anymore. Before, for every $10 you deposited, the Fed had a regulation what made the bankers lend out $9 for every $10 you deposited. That means they had to hold $1, one freaking dollar for every $10 you deposited as a reserve in case there was a run on the bank, in case people wanted to get cash. But now, because of the crash, the Greatest Depression, the Fed just told this gang of central bankers and bankers all over America that they don't have a reserve requirement anymore. Zero, zilch. What does that mean for me and you? Well, a very, very high likely that the banks are now liquidable, that the banks are lending 100% of what they take in, and that if you and I want to go to get our money at the bank, more than likely they're not gonna have it, especially in this era of crashes, in this era where they stop the stock market and call it a circuit breaker. Not once, not twice, not three times, so on, guys. In a time where you're having 2,700 points, 2,700 points down in one day. Well, in these times of era, they're not going to give us access to our money. Quarantine, lockdown, shortages of food. We've seen it all on my YouTube channel. I've been letting you guys know about the food shortages. I've been letting you guys know since 2016 that this is going to be happening. The crash of the crash is coming. And here we are. Now the bankers can just lend out 100% of what they take in. Not that having a reserve of $1 for every $10 was great, but at least it was something better than nothing. Right now they have nothing. They have no skin in the game. And this is what led us into the situation we are now. Relax lending, subprime lending, mortgage reversal mortgages, all these crazy stuff these guys create, Wall Street creates to indebt us, and bankers create to indebt us. And this is another reason why this is one of the greatest depression ever, because there are going to be bank runs and the banks have no reserve, zero. The Fed told them it's okay to have no reserve anymore. So, man, and then what's going to happen next? Let me know your thoughts below. What do you think is going to happen next? The banks have no regulation, but if you and I want to build a little home, or we want to put a little deck in the back, we got to get the code enforcement to allow us to do that. But stinky bankers, we put our money in there, we put 10 bucks in there, they're going to quickly lend it out. They're not going to have our 10 bucks when we come back and get it. And very, very sad, guys, very, very sad. Instead of buckling down to bankers and say, well, we know you guys are over leveraged in derivatives and all kinds of bad lending. We want you to have a higher reserve because we know people may want their money. They tell them, no, do what you want to do. Crazy times, guys. If you think where I'm at, I'm riding bikes. I bought this beautiful bike, $1,700 for this bike, top of the line, derailleur system, hydraulic disc brakes. Bought my wife a $2,000 bike, and here's the thing: we didn't spend the money. We got the money from the new flip. You can download the new flip right now for 90% off at mrnofluff.com, where I teach you how to stack your chips as a passive income, as a secondary stream, as a side hustle, or as a full-fledged business with a $100 capital, where you can 200 times that money to 700 times that money in your backyard. Doesn't matter if you're in Florida, California, Chicago, Oklahoma, Kansas, if you're in Canada or UK. I have students in all these places I just mentioned, and it works in all markets, but it's going to work really, really good in the down market that we're facing right now. The new flip at mrnofluff.com, download it. It's a great way to, stack your chips up without working for the man. And it teaches you a lot about entrepreneurship, sales, negotiation, and it introduces you, gets you prepared, right? It's like a prerequisite for the real estate investing business, because real estate is very, very tough. And if you can't do the new flip, you're probably not going to be able to do real estate investing. And And the reason I know that is because I see so many people fail trying to become real estate investors, is why I created New Flip, to get them into the game like a prerequisite, to teach them all the skills they need while putting money into their pocket now, versus months and months of hard work, and then maybe end of the day, maybe they get paid. Well, the New Flip puts money in your pocket now in a down economy. Get it while the supplies last at MrNoFluff.com. It's everything you need to know to get started from your computer. You don't need any special tools, any special equipment. You surely don't need a bank loan. All you need is download my book and take action. See you at the top. Peace.